These synonym questions are similar to antonym questions in that often you either know them or you don't, as ultimately they are a test of vocabulary. However, like antonym questions, when you have to make a guess, there are ways to improve your chances of getting a question correct. In synonym questions, we are asked to select the word that is most similar in meaning to another word. For example, what if we are asked to find the word that is most similar to tenacious? And the options are yielding, feeble, weak, persistent, or charge. So if you get a question like this, you might not know what tenacious means, so we need to make the best possible guess. The first thing to do is look down the answer list. We have been asked to select the one word that is most similar to tenacious. This means that if any words within the answer options mean the same, we can rule them out. So looking at the second and third choices, weak and feeble, we know that those two are quite similar in meaning, so we can cross them off the potential answer list. The other thing that you should immediately be looking out for is what type of word is in the question. In this case, tenacious is an adjective, and charge can either be a noun, for example, the charge on my credit card, or a verb, for example, the mechanic charges £10 per hour. Given that charge is never an adjective, we can rule that answer choice out as well. We are now left with two choices, yielding and persistent. Even though we might not know which one is correct, at least we're now down to a 50-50 chance of getting it right, rather than 1 in 5. In this case, the answer is persistent. Often, you won't be able to narrow it down to one answer, however, you may be able to rule out at least some of them. Firstly, try to spot similar meanings in the answer choices. As we are asked to find one answer from the 5, the correct answer can't be one of two words that mean the same. Secondly, look to see if some of the answer choices are not the same type of word as in the question. If the question word is a noun, then you should be looking for a noun in the answer and rule out any ones that are different types of words. For example, any adjectives or verbs. Just be careful when considering this second point, as don't forget that some words can be more than one type of word. For instance, a word like paint can be both a noun and a verb, so take care when eliminating possible answers on this basis. Doing this will mean that rather than taking a guess from all 5 answers, you might be able to guess from 3 or even 2, which increases your chances of getting the right one.